And so it begins. Two men find themselves face to face, Elijah and Ahab, who asks, "Is that you troublemaker?" At which point Elijah replies, "As it now stands, you have forsaken the Lord's command. So consider this plan. Once and for all, let's settle this. Grab all your prophets and meet me at Mount Carmel." How long between two opinions will you waver? Will you sit on the fence? The Lord or Baal? Let the true God prevail. Make up your minds. The crowd fell silent. Listen close, here's the rules. Bring two bulls, pick the one you want. Slay it, butcher it, and lay the pieces on the altar, but don't light it. I'll take what's left and do the same. You call on your God, and I'll call on mine. The God who answers by fire, he is God. So the prophets of Baal, fresh from the table of Jezebel, began to prepare their sacrifice with sword and knife. They hacked that bull into pieces, yelling at the top of their lungs. And the name of their God leapt off their lips and trailed off their tongues. Knowing that their efforts were in vain, Elijah had to wait patiently to call on God's name. But the prophets prophesied from morning to noon, awaiting for fire from the heavens to consume. But there was nothing. There was no response. No one answered. So Elijah, confident and boasting in the Lord, suggested, "You gotta shout louder. Maybe he's busy or asleep. There's so much at stake. You better shake him awake." So the prophets got louder, and then they got violent. They began to cut themselves till their blood bled vibrant. Yet even still, their God remained silent. Then Elisha told the people, "Enough of that. It's my turn. Gather round." So they did. He gathered 12 stones, one for each of the tribes of Israel, and rebuilt the altar. Then Elijah dug a wide trench all the way around the altar, laid firewood on top, cut up the bull, stacked the pieces, and said, "Fill 4 buckets with water and drench both the bull and the wood." Then he said, "Do it again," and they did. "Do it a 3rd time," and they did. Now that it was drenched and water filled the trench, he prayed, "Answer me, Lord." So these people know in their hearts you are Yahweh, giving us a fresh start. I am your servant, putting my trust in you. Hear my cry. And that's when suddenly fire broke from the sky. Jehovah Yahweh on full display. Israel saw this and fell on their face. The Lord, he is God. The Lord, he is God.